What is up, you guys, and welcome to the Upper 90 YouTube Soccer channel, where we're talking about the two games that happened today. We had Switzerland versus Spain. We had Italy versus Belgium. So stick around as we talk about both these games. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Mike. We are talking about the Euros today, and we're talking about the teams that came out of both matches. Now, in the first match, we had Switzerland versus Spain, and boy, was it a cracking game. I thought for sure Spain was going to have an easy road against Switzerland. I thought for sure with Xhaka not playing for Switzerland, I thought their defense, their midfield was not going to look as good, and I thought Spain was going to run rampant on this team. But lo and behold, Switzerland again showed how strong they are as a one solid unit team, and they actually took Spain all the way to the end, 2 PKs. Now, in this game, yes, there were some controversial things that did happen. The game ended up 1-1. There was a red card, give or take. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't a red card. It's a little bit harsh to say, but I think it was deserved. And I think that's really what changed this game, because prior to that, Switzerland looked really strong. Yes, Spain was always hitting them and attacking them, but Switzerland, like I said before, are able to absorb a lot of those attacks, a lot of those shots. Sommer being one of the better goalkeepers in this tournament, looked phenomenal. But in the end, Spain did come out and win this game in the PKs due to the fact that Switzerland just couldn't convert on all their opportunities. They ended up missing multiple shots in their PKs, or getting blocked, I should say, and therefore Spain is advancing. And this, I think, is going to be an interesting thing, because now Spain have played back-to-back games with going to extra time, and now that they're going to be playing another heavy hitter, Italy, I think they may be a little fatigued going into that semifinal, but hopefully they can get enough rest, and therefore we get a really strong game between those two. Now, in that game, I thought there was a lot of highs and lows. I thought, again, Spain looked really good. Attacking-wise, they couldn't finish, though. They had multiple shots on target. Probably should have scored at least 1 or 2 goals in the end when Switzerland was down a player. But again, I got to tip my hat to Sommer and how well he played in between the sticks. If it wasn't for him, I think Switzerland would have let in at least 5 or 6 goals in this match, let alone before the red card itself. Now, one of the other things I thought was really interesting in this game is that we still didn't see Adama Traore, and I'm not sure if we will see him anymore in this term. I thought this was the perfect game to see him show his pace due to the fact that Switzerland was down a player. They were fatigued, and bringing that player on, I think, would have just excelled past everyone on the pitch, and therefore would have made it easier for Spain. The fact that we didn't see him, I don't think Luis Enrique will actually play him anymore in this tournament, or play him at all, I should say, because we haven't seen him at all, which is a shame. But obviously you can't fault the manager because he got the result he needs to get. Yes, you could say it should have been a lot easier for this team, but in the end, it doesn't matter. Spain's advancing to the semifinals. So again, all the Spain fans will be happy, even if some players didn't play or they could have won it a little bit sooner. It doesn't matter. They got the win. Now, in the second game, we had Italy versus Belgium. These were two heavy juggernauts in this tournament. It's a shame that they had to play each other in the quarterfinals, because I think both these teams, had they not met early on, could have made it to the semifinals, could have made it to the finals, but one team had to lose, one team had to win, and Italy came out again showing just how dominant they are with their current manager, with this entire team. They are on a massive winning streak. I think they're up to 14 or 15 wins now after this game. I'll have to double check to make sure. But they are looking like a team that are ready to win this entire tournament. They finally let up a goal to Belgium, but they only let up 1 goal, and that was a PK to Romelu Lukaku. So the fact that they've only allowed 1 goal in this whole tournament after playing Belgium just shows how strong defensively Italy are right now, and on top of that, how strong they are in attacking third as well, because they had 2 goals again today. They're a team that are well-run machine, that are not seeming like they're going to be stopped by anyone. Now, obviously, Spain could get in the way for this, but I see Italy just steamrolling through Italy, or through Spain as well in this tournament, because the way they've been playing, all their players are healthy. They were able to finish in 90 minutes, so therefore they had a little bit longer rest. Like I said, Spain had to go to extra time again, then went to shootouts, so they may be a little more fatigued, which could really play a role in this semifinal. Now, a few takeaways again from this. I hate to say it, but it looks like Belgium, their golden era is coming to a close in the next year or two. Obviously, we do have the World Cup, but with the players that they have, they've definitely come short again in another tournament. Obviously, in the World Cup back in 2016 or 2018, they took third place. And I thought for sure this may be the tournament that we see all their players pushing forward and reaching the final stage. Maybe the fact that Eden Hazard wasn't able to play today due to injury, that could have led to it. They did have some chances where maybe they should have scored and been up front against Italy, but overall they didn't complete their chances that they had, whereas Italy were able to do that, and we saw that today. And again, they were able to defend, and they looked really solid. And therefore, I'm looking forward to Spain versus Italy. And if I had to make a prediction in that game, I'm going to favor with Italy right now, just by the fact that they, again, have only let up one goal. They just beat Belgium, so they're going to be on that high. They didn't go to extra time. And again, their defense is so solid that I don't see Spain really doing too much for them. And I think Italy will be in the final. Now, whether they play England, Ukraine, Denmark, Czech Republic, I see them being favorites against any of those four teams, and I think Italy has a really good chance of now winning the Euros. Now, they weren't a team that I was expecting to win right off the bat, because again, I wasn't too sure what I was going to get from Italy, but after watching them play in the groups, in the round of 16, in now the quarterfinals, they are the team to beat in this tournament, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they're doing. So that is all I have for you today. If you are new to this channel, make sure to like and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. That helps the YouTube algorithm, helps get this video in front of more people so we can talk about soccer or football, depending on where you're from. So that is it, and we will see you next time.